Hello, how's everyone doing? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Andrea Nelson and I'm just here trying to get my mind off some stuff, to be honest. So I wanted to go live. Of course, it is no secret. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and let me see. I think when I looked earlier, I was like 174 away from 1,000. Let me see. Let me look. 826. Yeah. So 174 subscribers away from 1,000. So, we're getting there. But anyway, did you guys see what transpired on YouTube today? Have you guys been perusing IG and IG and YouTube? I mean, there's just so much that is going on that we could literally talk about. Oh, hey, Gordo. Shout out to Gordo Poppy TV. Thank you so much for being here. So we're going to get into some things that happen on YouTube, like this, whatever, sector. What is a different word like that we could use besides sector? Let's see. Let me go to my little thesaurus real quick. Because what I'm seeing, what we're witnessing, it's just something like just so crazy, but yet recycled, repurposed. It's like something flipped up, turned upside down, thrown against the wall, flattened out like a pancake, sun dried, hot water poured right back on it, fluffs up to something unrecognizable. Fluffs back up to something that has nothing solid to it. It's just all mush, yuck. So sector. Yeah, part, division, precinct, quarter, this stratum, this region, this district, this zone, this little danger zone, this whole body of influence, I guess. Hello, Unstoppable. Thank you for dropping down in the chat and supporting our channel. As you know, we're trying to grow. So yes, if you have a channel and you're coming, please share this video. Okay. Share this video and hold on one second. Be my own moderator. So yeah, give me 1 second, guys, because I wanna play this real quick because y'all, my girl, hear her. Y'all, she really put some little ninja in her place. How do I go? Let's see. This is so unorganized what I'm doing right now. Okay, so this is Gordo's link. I'm finding your links, you guys. Yeah, Gordo. Ooh, this is so ghetto. Gordo TV. I guess I could be doing this while it's playing. But also the thing is that I wanted to kind of get into, like maybe later, is this whole Aaliyah's alleged daughter. It's giving like, first of all, this is a young girl. I think she's 27, 28. Her name is Legenda Gold. I just really feel like what we're coming up to, what this is all leading to, you know, how she says that she's Aaliyah and R. Kelly's daughter. It's looking like it's leading up to some kind of like Cash App GoFundMe scheme. It's really looking like that to me because, hold on. She started talking today on another content creator's channel. She's actually being interviewed right now on Sean W. But she actually ended up saying that her apartment got broken into. And she had to file a police report. And now, I mean, there's just so many layers to this. At first, she was on Sean W. earlier, giving a testimony. And now she's on OKP. And it's just like, there's just this pattern. It's like one passes through Sean W. and then it goes to OKP. Nothing wrong with it, but it's just, it's noticeable, you know? Sorry, I'm like, there's a lisp that I hate. I don't know how it happened. Probably because I used to make fun of people with lisp, and now I freaking have one. So, but anyway, it just seems like it's leading towards like a GoFundMe, Cash App, I need help scheme. I'm Aaliyah's daughter. It's just bizarre. It's bizarre. If anyone knows anything about this, apparently she came out on TikTok first. It's a lot. But anyway, back to this, why I really wanted to come on here. Let's view this together. And then we can come back and talk about it. Because when I tell you something, my girl, hear her, she really put somebody in their place. And it just did me good to see that. And excuse my dog, she's in the background chewing on something and being loud. All right, so let me go ahead and get this started.
Angles and only that one picture is because the front end damage that was likely caused by a crash, because remember, Goomba said that he took an Uber after, first of all, he said he was too drunk to drive back to the hotel.
What's going on, ladies? What's up?
How you doing?
So what's up, Kane?
If you were too drunk,
hold on for 1 second, Trees, because we got Jag in the chat. Y'all don't time. Jag.
Hit the link. I'm right here.
Y'all let you know what I'm saying. Jag comment. Jag, if you want to come and talk to Trees, I'm gonna drop everybody.
Bitches.
Y'all
come to Trees, bitches.
This long-awaited conversation.
It's time. It's time.
Hey,
come, Clarice. Come,
ask you a question.
Come.
Trees, I want to ask you a question.
Yes, ma'am.
We all know the military time. I'm talking about the shit say March 3rd.
How
can we explain that? That's not military date. People write in
March
the chat.
3rd. That's not March 3rd. Typically, depending on people's format in regards to
Trees, you the dumbest bitch in a fucking America.
When are you coming to Philly, whore? When are you coming for Philly, diaper booty? When the fuck are you coming, whore? You were supposed to be here already, bitch. 514, whore. Be on your motherfucking way, you scary ass bitch. I'm here, bitch. I've been at the same address for 13 motherfucking years. Best believe the pain is a coming, whore. I'm right the fuck here, bitch. 514 South 57th Street, bitch. Be on your motherfucking shitty ass way, bitch. You don't want this.
She gave her address. Now, I'm not going to repeat it because she already said it. But she gave her address out here. Why would she do that?
Real one right here. This is a real one right here, whore. You can link up with who the fuck you want to link up with, bitch. But the fact still remains, bitch. You a motherfucking Philly fraud, bitch. You a motherfucking fat, frumpy Philly fraud, bitch. You cannot see Trees, bitch. Even if you had 20/20, whore, you can't see me, bitch. Be the fuck on your way. What's taking you so long, bitch? What's taking you so motherfucking long? You scaredy motherfucking bitch. You motherfucking broke ass, grumpy ass bitch. Eat your spinach, Papa, because I'm gonna be here, whore. Or you will gladly repay me on Wednesday, bitch. You will gladly repay me on Wednesday, you broke bitch. You will be here. You supposed to be here, bitch. I got the red carpet laid out for you, you motherfucking Z-list wannabe bitch. I got the red carpet laid out for you, bitch. And I got some chalk. I got some chalk. You gonna get some chalk on your motherfucking sweatpants, bitch. I'm never bothered by a bitch that wear the same clothes as her motherfucking husband. I can never be bothered by a bitch that walk around with a motherfucking struggle ass mohawk. I can never be bothered by a bitch who didn't even go to her fucking son's funeral. I can never be bothered by a bitch that want to dress up like a motherfucking Indian wearing her motherfucking son's ashes. I can never be bothered by a bitch who ride around and sleep in a motherfucking car and her motherfucking husband dick can't get hard. I can never be bothered by a bitch.
My
you
husband
understand me, bitch? You're supposed to be on your way already, bitch. You supposed to be here, bitch. You supposed to be knocking on my door at 514, whore. You supposed to already be here, bitch. What is wrong with you, whore? You got the right motherfucking one at the wrong one at the same time, bitch. You don't know if you're coming or going, whore. I'm at 514 South 57th Street, bitch. You should have been here already. Where the fuck are you going, bitch? Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life has been showing you? Where are you going to, bitch? You supposed to have been here already, Mahogany. You're supposed to have been here already, Mahogany. You got the right one and the wrong motherfucking one at the same time, bitch. And I'm here, I'm ready, I'm willing, and I'm motherfucking able, bitch. I got about $20 left for whoop ass up in me, and you can borrow 10, bitch. And you can borrow 10, bitch. I got about $20 worth of gangster up in me, and you can have 15, whore. Now you can be at 514 any motherfucking time you get ready, bitch, because I am not going any motherfucking where. My name is Nicole Johnson. I live at 514 South 57th Street, bitch, and I promise you, I will not call the authorities. I promise you, I will not call the authorities unless you need immediate medical attention. Bitch, unless your asshole keep on leaking more. Unless your asshole keep on leaking. I don't change diapers. I'm a nurse, but I don't change diapers. I'm not a CNN.
You a nurse or
I cannot be your motherfucking healthcare worker. I cannot be your healthcare worker, bitch. I will not administer your crazy meds, whore. I will not administer your crazy meds, bitch. I suggest you be doped up with lithium before you get here, bitch. I suggest you be doped up with your lithium before you get here, whore. And I know you're going to be private. You know what 302 is, right? That's what they're going to get me after I know you are a peasant, bitch. I know you are a grifter. I just want to ask you, please don't lube up with the motherfucking booty oil, bitch, before you get here. I got nice carpets. I don't want to get no grease on my carpets, whore. So please don't bring your booty oil, bitch. And when you come, bitch, I'm telling you, you don't gotta look far. You don't gotta look far. I'm at 514 South 57th Street, bitch. West Philly, where we get silly, whore. West Philly, where we get silly, bitch. Are you on your way? 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 Or you just want to come up here and try to look at my titties? Are you on your way? Are you on your way? And though you can't fuck me when you get here, I got a big round brown broccoli crown right here in my house. I don't want no motherfucking dirty pussy. I don't want no shitty pussy. I just want you to come and knock on my door, whore. I don't like that Kit Kat. I don't want no fur burger, bitch. I want you to come and knock on my door, 514, whore. When are you coming? When are you going? Well, 514 South 57th Street. Nicole Johnson is the name. Nicole Johnson is the name, aka Trees, bitch. When are you coming? Hello?
Oh, well, why the fuck would I tell you that?
Hello? When are you coming? 514 South 57th Street. Nicole Johnson. Look no further. 19143. When are you coming? When are you coming?
Nicole, let me hear.
Nicole Johnson, bitch. Nicole Johnson, 514 South 57th Street, bitch. Put it in your GPS. How long is it going to take for you to get here?
Thank you for making this easier for me.
How long is it going to take for you to get
here,
bitch?
I really didn't want to have to spend a whole lot of time, but I appreciate it.
South 57th Street,
you know, you got people in your
Johnson,
family that don't like you very much.
19143 West Philly, where we get silly. When are you coming?
Got people in your family
when are you coming?
1 second. Let me do this. All right, I thought I was gonna look different. My bad.
When are you coming, bitch? 514 South 57th Street, bitch. Look no further. When are you coming?
Where's Twirl at?
When are you coming, bitch?
Where's
Don't worry about
Twirl?
King World, bitch. Don't worry about King World. And just know I specialize in financial crimes, whore. If you're not gonna knock on my door,
specialize
then
in
stop
financial
fucking
crimes.
threatening me.
You
Don't
ain't gonna
threaten
find
me
one
with a
over
motherfucking
here.
good time, whore.
You ain't gonna
Don't
find
threaten
no
me with a
crime
good
over
time,
here.
whore. Don't try to seek help now, you motherfucking AARP pick me, motherfucking shitty booty ass
Who's
bitch.
asking for
Don't
help? Where's
fucking pipe
Twirl?
down now, bitch.
Where
Get up
is
in it.
Twirl?
Stand up in this shit, bitch. This is what you want and you got it, bitch. What you gonna do with it? Because I already gave it to you. Now what you gonna do?
Thank you
with
for the
it? What you
evidence.
gonna do with it? What you gonna do with it?
And now
When
you're
are you coming? 514 South 57th
Maria
Street.
is
When
in
are you
Arizona.
coming? When are you
Go to
coming?
all state.
When are you coming?
You know, all
When
state is
are you coming? And this motherfucking basement bitch over here that's a motherfucking mommy biter. Bitch, you got evicted for being a fucking hoarder, whore. What the fuck do you want? You got evicted because you couldn't clean up your motherfucking house, bitch. What the fuck do you want, motherfucking
Bitch,
fraud?
let me tell
This
you
bitch look like
something.
motherfucking Shabba Rank's grandmother.
Bitch.
What the fuck do you want?
Bitch,
None of you bitches
I
can
look
see me.
better
I
than
can
you
take both of
on
y'all
my
bitches. I can take both of y'all bitches.
motherfucking
Y'all
day.
trying to fucking jump me, bitch? I can
Jump
take on
who?
both of you motherfuckers.
Jump who? I don't
This
fuck
bitch
with
is up here,
Jaguar
the
and I don't
motherfucking
fuck
female
with you.
Jeffrey Dahmer
I
in
don't fuck
motherfucking
with
Manchester,
Jaguar
bitch.
and I
In
don't
Manchester.
fuck
This is
with
the
you.
female Jeffrey Dahmer in motherfucking Manchester.
Yeah.
And she's a mommy biter.
Come over and let me
She's
bite
a
your ass,
motherfucking mommy biter. She sat up here
Come
and she
over and let
fought
me
her
bite
motherfucking
your ass,
mama.
bitch.
She bit her motherfucking mama. This bitch has Section 8 and
Jag.
banned from Section 8 for the rest of her fucking life because she won't clean up her motherfucking house. This
Right,
bitch
I'm a
has sewing
nasty ass
machines
hoarder and ass
and motherfucking
Right.
mattresses in her motherfucking bathroom, bitch.
Right.
This motherfucker got sewing machines and motherfucking carburetors in her motherfucking refrigerator.
Yo.
This motherfucker is a
Listen, you
hoarder. This
crackhead,
motherfucker is a
coke-ass
hoarder.
whore,
This
bitch.
motherfucker got a fucking
Who
carburetor
fucking
and a
pimp
sewing
out
machine
they
in her refrigerator,
motherfucking
bitch.
daughter?
You can't tell me
You
shit. You can't tell
bipolar,
me shit. You bitches
crack
been trying to
having,
get at
pussy
trees for the
stinking
longest, bitch.
asshole.
You've been trying to get at
The
me for
man
the
in the
longest,
fucking,
and
the
all of you
man in the
bitches are
fucking
still
poppy store
losers.
told
Live
you
in the
your pussy
motherfucking
stink,
basement
bitch.
with that motherfucking
The man
LG
in the
son with a
poppy
size
store
16
said your
shoe,
pussy
and that
stink,
motherfucker
hoe.
can't read, bitch.
Fuck
And you're
you.
mad about it.
Go take
You got
your
locked up
fucking
for assaulting
HIV
your motherfucking
medication,
mama.
you fucking
You
whore.
motherfucking loser. You got assaulted for assaulting your motherfucking mama. You
I'll
fucking
assault
mommy
your
biter. You
motherfucking ass.
mommy
Bring
biter.
it.
You dirty
If you
ass
think you
motherfucking
know
hoarder,
where the
bitch.
fuck I
I'll take
live,
on
come
all
check
of you
me.
bitches, bitch.
Come
And I
check me,
still
boo.
been victorious,
Come
bitch.
check me,
None of you
boo.
bitches can see
You
me.
fucking
You up here
bum ass
living in the fucking
bitch.
basement. Fucking Mr.
Bitch.
Charles down a motherfucking street while your fucking son is sleeping on a motherfucking milk crate,
And
bitch.
his grandfather
You can't fucking
too.
see me, you bum ass bitch.
And
You
his
sitting up here
grandfather
biting your
too.
motherfucking mama and making
Yup.
her have a motherfucking heart attack.
I'm a mommy
and you
fucking
run
biter.
outside with a motherfucking
Yup.
comforter over your big ass back because you can't breathe, bitch.
Yup.
Because your mama was getting the best of you, bitch, and you bitter.
Yup.
Motherfucking dirty ass whore. You wouldn't
Yup.
even clean up your motherfucking
And
house
what are you?
because you wanted
What
to
are
sit
you?
here and be on
What
motherfucking
are you?
YouTube and you
What are
lost your
you?
motherfucking Section 8
What are
voucher,
you?
bitch. You lost your motherfucking
I
Section
lost
8
a
voucher
voucher?
because you ain't want to clean up your fucking house.
Bitch.
You dirty
Listen,
ass bitch. Now
you gonna
get
let
up
me
to your
speak?
motherfucking phone,
You gonna let
bitch.
me speak?
I'm
You
serving
gonna let me
all of you
speak?
motherfuckers.
That's all you do
by
is try
my
to talk over
motherfucking
people because
self,
you don't
boy.
want people to
And
hear
you
what I gotta
bitches are
say.
mad. You
That's
still
all right.
up
I'll
here
wait
trying
till
to
you
get a
drop
cash app
down.
for a fucking Yeti
That's a
microphone, bitch. Step your
listen.
motherfucking pussy up.
Listen,
You up here
y'all.
fucking and
Let me
sucking on
tell y'all
motherfuckers,
something.
and your son is right next to you, bitch, sleeping on that dirty ass pissy futon.
Listen,
Motherfucking
yo,
dirty ass slut.
this bitch.
You
Let me tell
motherfucking
you
dirty
something. You
ass
was
slut.
a
Your motherfucking
projecting
son
ass
was in the fucking
hoe.
room with you while
All
you was
you
playing with your
do
dirty,
is
nasty, corroded
project
pussy, bitch.
your
You got a
bullshit
polluted womb.
onto
You got a polluted
everybody
womb, bitch.
else.
You can't even have a
You
baby right, whore.
project
You
all
got
your
a motherfucking basket
toxicity
case for a
on
motherfucking baby.
everybody else.
Motherfucking ass. They
Bitch,
said, well,
did you
what is
wash
this
your
motherfucking
ass and
color?
brush
The
your
nigga
teeth this
said
morning?
motherfucking 3. They
Did
asked
you
that
wash
nigga, what
your
the fuck
ass
is
and
the
brush
color
your
of the sky? The
fucking dope
motherfucker
head
said,
bitch?
goddamn
How
3.
many times
The
people?
motherfucker said
How many
3.
times
The
people caught
motherfucker
your
is
ass
slow. Cal
hearing you
can't get
sniff
right over there.
coke
Cal can't
on
get right.
station
He
head?
in motherfucking 17
Huh?
and in a
How
third
many?
motherfucking grade. You a
Bitch,
motherfucking
now y'all
failure,
know
hoe.
she's a
You a
fucking lie.
failure.
That
That
right?
bitch
Y'all
is
see how
motherfucking
she say
17
anything,
and in a
right?
third motherfucking
This
grade.
bitch come
They
out and
asked
say
him, how
anything.
much is 2 + 2? And that motherfucker said pumpkin motherfucking pie.
You
That
hear this
motherfucker
bitch?
is
My son
slower
is
than a
17 in
motherfucker.
the third
That
grade. We're a
motherfucker is
size
slower than a
16.
motherfucker. That motherfucker 17 and that motherfucker can't even read the motherfucking CAN. That motherfucker can't even word Sam I am, bitch. No, he don't want your fucking green moldy eggs and the ham, bitch, because that house is dirty, whore. That house is dirty, and you lost your Section 8 because you refused to clean the fuck up, and then the health department condemned this shit, bitch. You dirty motherfucking whore. You ain't got shit to say to me, bitch, and I can take on all of you motherfucking hating ass trolls, bitch. And what the fuck about it?
Did you
I got
take
the
your
court
fucking
documents.
Truvada
I
this
got
morning?
the court documents, bitch.
Did you
I got
take
the
your
court
fucking meds
documents.
today?
The court documents, bitch.
Did you
up
take
here
your
being a
fucking
fucking
meds
flip
today?
flopper. You can't decide who team
I'm
you
not
want to be on,
a
bitch.
flip
You know
flopper.
why?
Where?
Because you a fucking pick me.
Listen,
You are undesirable, bitch. You a motherfucking misfit full of
that's why all your
motherfucking shit,
treetops
bitch.
be in my
You a
fucking bushes,
misfit
though.
full of motherfucking shit. You can't decide
Listen,
who you want to be, bitch, because
you
you ain't
see
even
how
wash
this
your
bitch
ass
is?
today.
I
couldn't even
can't
clean up
stand a
your house, bitch.
bitch
This
that
bitch
be
went
trying to.
homeless.
You call
This bitch
yourself
had to be
dragging
homeless because
somebody,
she
and you
refused
don't
to
even
clean up her
allow
motherfucking
a
house,
person
bitch.
the
Danny
opportunity to
Robinson
say
got all the
shit.
receipts,
You
whore.
know why?
Danny Robinson
Because
got
she
all the
don't want y'all to
motherfucking
hear the
receipts, bitch.
truth.
You were
That's
fucking
what these
evicted,
bum
bitch.
ass
You were
bitches
fucking
do
evicted
when
because
they
you didn't
don't
want to
want
clean up
people
your
to
shit.
hear the
You
truth.
was fucking
That's what
evicted
they do.
because you
That's
didn't
why
want to
you
clean up
speak
your shit,
over
bitch. I'm
everybody,
not new to
because
this,
you
bitch.
don't
I'm
want
new to this,
nobody
bitch.
to hear
And
what I
I've been
gotta
dusting
say.
you bitches' boots since
You
I've
a
been on this
stupid
motherfucker
ass
for a
bitch.
year, bitch. You
That's
sorry
all
ass
you do.
motherfucking
And then she
Chavarin
gonna talk
looking
about, oh,
motherfucker.
I
Sorry ass.
dragged her.
Get your
You ain't
pussy up.
drag a
Your pussy is
motherfucking
rancid,
soul.
bitch. Your pussy is rancid. You sleep next to your son, talk about dildos
Listen,
all
your
fucking night.
pussy is
You are trash.
infected.
You
Your
are
pussy
trash.
is
You
infected,
sleep next to
bitch.
your son. Your son got to
That's
get
a
up and go to
fact.
school.
Your
And you
own
up
daughter
here
said
moaning and
that.
groaning in the fucking phone, playing with
Yo,
motherfucking dildos, you nasty
this
ass
bitch.
slut. You nasty ass
Yeah, I play with
motherfucking cum
dildos in front of
dumpster.
my
Your
kids.
fucking womb is
Yeah.
polluted, bitch. You need to clean it. Your fucking womb is
My
sewage,
womb is,
bitch.
yo,
Your
you say
motherfucking womb is a
anything.
fucking
You,
cesspool, bitch.
that's why
That's
it's
why
not
you
even
had a
fun
motherfucking
arguing with
basket
bitches
case
like
for a
you.
son.
It's
That's
not
why you
even
had a
fun
motherfucking
arguing with
basket case
bitches
for a
like you,
son.
because you
And
just
you
say
the only
anything for shock
motherfucker
value.
amongst your siblings that still live with their
You say
motherfucking mom.
anything for shock
Because you a
value, bitch.
45-year-old failure that still live
You
with your fucking mom. You a
what?
fucking failure. And your
Yo,
mother
this
should have rubbed
bitch.
you in. Your mother should have rubbed
Yo,
you in. You a
you're
45-year-old
crazy.
failure. You
Go
a fucking
take your
leech.
fucking
And you are a
medication and
plague
wash
of
the sour
society.
ass
Your
pussy,
fucking
bitch.
life is like a plague of
Y'all
motherfucking
see,
locusts,
peep
bitch.
game
Your
though. She don't
motherfucking
want
life
me to
is like
say
the 7
nothing.
deadly venoms, bitch.
She don't want me
Swallow
to say
all of them.
nothing. She don't
Your
want
fucking
y'all to
life
know
is
the
the
truth.
7 deadly venoms, bitch. Swallow
Bitch,
all of them.
fuck
Swallow all of them.
you.
Swallow all of them. And
Fuck
you're mad about
you.
it.
Go
Y'all
wash
mad
your
because I'm
base
popping
sports,
for you, bitch.
hoe.
You're
Go
mad
wash
because
your
I
base
don't have to
sports
link up
and
with
wash
none of
the
you whores,
fucking
and I still win. I beat you bitches with my hand tied behind my
bitch.
fucking
Oh,
back, and
just
you're
the other
fucking
day when
mad.
they was
You
fucking
fucking slip
World
flopper.
War
You
III
slip
outside your
flopper. You
motherfucking
sitting up
house.
there
You was
looking like
your punk
motherfucking
ass. You
George
giving
Jefferson,
Jag your
bitch. You
address
sitting up there
and your
looking like
fucking ass
Grady in your
last two.
mugshot, whore.
Yo,
We got
this
your mugshot,
bitch.
bitch. You sitting up there looking
Listen,
like Grady, bitch. With that
listen. Let me tell you
motherfucking buzz
something.
cut, whore.
You gonna
With that
shut up for a
motherfucking
minute?
buzz cut, bitch.
You gonna
You
shut up
look
for a
like
minute?
fucking Grady, bitch.
Yo,
And you're mad about it. You're
this
mad because
bitch.
you couldn't even pay zero rent, bitch. How the fuck do you get kicked out of Section
You
8 paying
sound
zero rent?
crazy.
You a
Crackheads
trifling
got
ass
their
bitch.
apartment.
You a
Are you
trifling
crazy?
ass
Y'all
bitch.
see how
You
this bitch just
already
say
get disability, bitch.
anything?
And your rent was
Oh
zero.
my
And you
God.
still managed to get kicked out. Your pussy
You gonna,
is trash
all right.
and you're fucking
All right.
loser.
You're right.
You
You're
can't
right.
even
You're
keep
right.
Mr.
You gonna let
Clarence
me
down
speak
the
now?
street. You
You're
can't even
right.
keep Mr. Clarence down the street happy because he keep on leaving your dumb ass because he don't want to fuck you on milk crates no more, whore. He don't want to fuck you on
You
milk
see how
crates
she
no
just
more,
say
whore.
anything?
That's why Mr. Clarence left you, bitch. He said he want to take his motherfucking shredded wheat and his Metamucil and he wanted with his prune juice, bitch.
You
But
see
you
how
ain't
this
got no
bitch
clean
just say
glasses.
anything?
You ain't got no clean cups in your house, bitch. So he left you for Miss Gertrude down the motherfucking street, whore, because your
See how
pussy
she
is
just
trash.
makes up and
Because
say
your pussy is
anything?
trash. Because your pussy is trash. Let's go. Let's go. Get up in your motherfucking phone. I can't hear you. I can't
Because
hear you.
bitch,
Come out to play, motherfucker, because I'm ready. I'm built for tough. Bitch, fuck with it. Come on. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Punk ass bitch said what?
you gonna
Punk
shut up
ass
for a
bitch said
minute?
what? Punk ass bitch said what? Get up in your motherfucking phone, slut. Punk ass bitch said what? You got the right motherfucking one and the wrong one at the same motherfucking time.
You fucking bum ass, bird ass bitch.
Get up in it, hoe.
Girl,
Get up in it, hoe. Let's go. Get
go
up in
take
it,
your
hoe. Let's give
fucking.
him a motherfucking show. This is why I reign supreme, bitch. Undefeated
You
motherfucking champion
stupid
of
as
YouTube,
fuck.
hoe. Get up in your motherfucking
Undisputed
phone.
my
Get
ass.
up in
Go
your motherfucking
wash your
phone, mommy mommy
stinking
biter.
ass.
Get up in your
Go take
motherfucking
care of your
phone, mommy biter.
motherfucking kids.
Somebody stop me. Get up in your motherfucking phone, mommy biter.
Girl.
Get up in your motherfucking phone, mommy biter. They want a fucking show. Are you not entertained, whore? Get up in your motherfucking phone and give them more, bitch. You gotta give them more. You gotta give them more, bitch. I don't believe you. You need more people,
You see
bitch.
this bitch?
What did you say, mommy biter? What did you say, mommy biter? This bitch bites her mother. You can't trust her.
I'm not going to argue over you.
Can't trust her.
I'm not going to. She won't even give me a chance to
I'm
speak.
the motherfucking YouTube Hannibal Lecter. I eat you bitches for breakfast. Now what, bitch? Now what, bitch? Now what, bitch? What the fuck are you gonna do? 514, bitch. Be on your way.
Listen,
be on your way.
Listen, I'm not coming to your fucking house, bitch. You the one that got a problem with me. Come check me. You say you know where I live. Come see me.
None of
this. Pussy ass bitch.
Channel
Wasn't you just calling 911? You a fucking snitch hoe. You a snitch hoe.
I'm your motherfucking mother, bitch. I'm birthing you bitches. Your whole channel is about me, whore. I'm the one who made you, bitch. I made you. I'm your mother, bitch. I paved the way. Now, what about it? What about it? Thank you, bitch. Thank me and kiss my motherfucking ring, ho. I'm the motherfucking Don of this motherfucker.
You a bum ass bird ass bitch.
Your whole page.
Yo, y'all have no idea who the fuck this dumb ass
page is based off of me, whore. You still live in your fucking mom's basement, bitch. Because you a loser at life.
Don't do that. Go mend the relationship with your daughter.
Motherfucking house.
Go mend the relationship with your fucking daughter.
Bitch. Why the fuck are
your
you sleeping next to two vacuum
all your
bitch?
fucking business?
Why the fuck are you sleeping through motherfucking
how you let your boyfriend fuck your daughter?
Clean that motherfucking house.
She told
Why didn't you clean that motherfucking house?
Your daughter
Why did they kick you out because you refused to clean your house?
Why didn't want to fuck you?
Because
your
you
own
refused
daughter
to
said
clean
that.
your house.
You don't want them
Why
to hear
did they
the fact?
kick you out? Because you refused to clean your fucking house. You trifling, dirty ass, nothing ass whore. Why did they kick you out? Because you refused to clean your house. We got the fucking documents, bitch. What about it? You refused to clean your house and they kicked you the fuck out. Then they condemned your shit by the motherfucking health department. That's how nasty your motherfucking punk ass is. But you got all the time in the world to be on motherfucking YouTube with people that don't give a fuck about you, bitch. You sitting up here begging for motherfucking creams and you don't even wash your motherfucking funky ass, bitch. You sitting up here fucking on fucking dirty ass pissy.
Now you know you lying.
While your son is sleeping.
Now
right
you know you fucking lying.
We got the fucking timestamps, whore.
Now you know you fucking lying.
Mom, I can't sleep. Mom, what is a fucking strap? Your fucking 17-year-old son asking you, Mom, what is a strap?
I don't even have a 17-year-old.
Nasty
Stop lying, yo.
Bitch. You
Stop
nasty ass cum dumpster. They fuck you and they leave you because your pussy is trash. They fuck you and they leave you because your pussy is trash. What about it? What about it? What about it? Cum dumpster said what? Cum dumpster said what? Motherfucking mommy biter said what? Motherfucking bitch who looked like Idi Amin said what?
That's all you do is make up
fucking
fucking lies.
Bitch that sound like Idi
why
Amin.
You let your,
like
why you let your daughter get fucked? No, why you let your daughter get fucked by your boyfriend?
Bitch that
why
look like
you let your daughter get fucked by your boyfriend?
Bitch like Idi Amin said what? Bitch that look like Idi Amin said what?
Why you don't got custody of your kids?
What was it?
Why you don't got custody of your kids?
What you say now there, Chuck?
Why you don't got custody of your kids?
What you say now there, Chuck? I can't
you
hear
up there, you up there spreading that shit, that HIV
I don't
shit.
Speak
That's why you got that 28-year-old little ass boy living in the fucking other room.
I need a translator and not a mommy body.
With the fucking
I need a translator and not a mommy body. I don't speak motherfucking dumpster needs. I don't speak.
You don't want nobody to hear the truth.
I need a translator, not a mommy biter. What you say? I can't hear you. What you say down there, Chuck?
Speak the fucking
truth. What you say down there, Chuck?
Why you let your daughter get fucked by your man?
I need a translator for this mommy biter.
Why you let that happen to her?
What you say down there, Chuck?
You a mother.
What you say down there, Chuck? You mommy biter ass bitch.
And you had your
motherfucking mommy biter ass bitch.
In the other room.
Wear fucking gloves and mittens to Walmart.
And the fucking
wear gloves and mittens to Walmart in the middle of the fucking summer.
Bitch.
But a bum ass eczema infested bitch. Bitch, you got psoriasis.
Oh my God.
Why the fuck you had on oven mitts at Walmart?
Now we gonna speak
the facts or what? Why the fuck you wear oven mitts at Walmart?
Are we gonna speak the facts or what?
We the people want to know why you wear oven mitts to Walmart.
Are we gonna
why you wear oven mitts to Walmart, bitch? I'm not moving on until you answer the question.
Okay, I'm gonna answer my question.
Why the fuck you wear oven mitts to Walmart?
Because I like them.
Oh, you like oven mitts, bitch. Okay.
Yeah. Now tell me why you let your daughter get fucked by your man.
To Walmart. So
why you let your daughter get fucked by your man?
Sit up here and
why you let your husband? Why you let your daughter get fucked by your
Anybody who's
man?
sitting up here
Why
wearing
you don't have
ugliness
custody
to
of your
fucking
underage
Walmart
kids?
is fucking sick in the
Why?
fucking head. And they bite their
Why?
mommy. You can't
Why you
trust
didn't
nobody
go to
who
your
bites their
grandkids'
mommy. You can't
funeral?
trust anybody
Why
who
you
bites
didn't
their
go to
mommy.
your
You can't
granddaughter's
trust them.
funeral?
You can't trust them.
Huh?
You can't trust nobody who
You
bites their
collected all
motherfucking
this
mommy.
money from people
Because
off
anybody who
YouTube
bites their
and
mommy,
you fucking
you
didn't go
know
to the
that you
funeral.
can't trust them. You
What
can't
kind of
trust them. You
grandmother
can't
does
put nothing
that?
in front of them. If you try to put this motherfucker,
Girl,
if you try to feed
you
this
stupid
motherfucker,
as
she gonna
fuck.
bite the motherfucking arm
You
off like she
stupid
did her
as fuck.
motherfucking mother.
Yo, you
If
know
you
what it
put
is?
something in front of her, she gonna bite the
Listen.
motherfucking arm off because she bit her mother's arm.
First
And
of
then
all,
she got
First
booked.
of all,
She
bitch,
got
I didn't
booked.
come up here
She
to
got
talk to
booked.
you.
She got
First of
booked,
all,
and the
bitch,
cops
I didn't
saw
come
the
up here
bite
to
on her
talk to
mother's
you.
arm. And then
Okay?
she tried to fake an asthma attack so they
First
wouldn't
of
lock
all,
her the fuck up.
bitch,
Then
I
they
didn't
came
come up
back
here to
to
talk
her
to
house
you.
when she tried to fight her neighbor because she was mad because her neighbor had a husband. And she was up here lonely in the basement eating motherfucking Vienna sausage and oodles and noodles on a kerosene heater. On a fucking kerosene heater, bitch. And so she was jealous. She was jealous of her neighbor and she wanted to fight her neighbor. It's all in the police report, people. It's all in a police report. It's all in a police report. This bitch got kicked out of paying Section 8 zero fucking rent because this bitch ain't want to clean her fucking house. The motherfucking health department had to come to her house and condemn it, bitch. Are you fucking serious? You are the people that live under the fucking stairs, bitch. You motherfucking got motherfucking zombies in your motherfucking family tree, bitch. You motherfuckers are toxic waste. You bitches are sewage. You bitches are no lives. You bitches are losers. You bitches are losers. And you're used to fucking losing, bitch. Now you're trying to get on the beam team. Now you're trying to get on the beam team, bitch. How many fucking waves you want to try to ride? How many fucking waves you want to try to ride? You motherfucking hoarder, mommy biter ass bitch. And you look like Shabba Ranks. And you look like Shabba Ranks. And you look like Shabba Ranks. And your pussy is trash. And your pussy is trash. That's why two out of 3 kids are fucking disabled. That's why 2 out of 3 kids are disabled. That's why 2 out of 3 kids are disabled. That's why 2 out of 3 kids are disabled. That's why 2 out of 3 kids are disabled. That's why 2 out of 3 kids are disabled because your pussy is broken. Your pussy is broken. Your womb is polluted. And you can't even have a motherfucking little baby. You can't even have a little baby, Tony Montana. You can't even have a little baby. You can't even have a normal little baby. You can't even have a normal little baby. All of them are crazy. All of them are crazy. All of your kids are crazy. You got a can't get right ass pussy. You got a can't get right ass pussy. You got a can't get right ass pussy. Your pussy is broken. Your pussy is broken. Your pussy is broken. Your pussy is broken and you're mad about it. And you're mad about it. You got a broken pussy. Go fix it, bitch. Go fix it, bitch. You gotta use the high mileage Massengill. You gotta use the high mileage Massengill. Just like Jag Liar's car. Just like Jag Liar's car. You got over 600,000 miles on that rancid twat. You got over 600,000 miles on that rancid twat. And you're mad about it. You're mad about it because nobody wants that nasty, polluted pussy. And you're mad about it. Step your pussy game up. Do some Kegels. Do some Kegels. Do some Kegels. You might want to shave it. You might want to shave your fur burger. You might want to get it waxed. You might want to wash it every day. You know, you could do a lot of things to step up the pussy. You could do a lot of things to step your pussy up. All you gotta do is wash it on a regular basis and then shave it and then wax it. All you gotta do is wax it because it look like you got a Sasquatch crouching in between your legs, bitch. Now,
bitch,
when
you wouldn't know nothing about my shit. Because I would, you could
when you
never.
spread your motherfucking fish
you could never.
Pick in another
you
dick.
could
just
never.
Make sure you wash
Stop
it first.
spreading that
just
shit around,
sure
you HIV fucking whore.
And make sure you take
pimping
the
out
sewing
your
machine
pussy for drugs.
off of your bed.
That's what you was
take
doing.
The sewing machine. You're not supposed to
that
fuck
shit
on a bed
over to your man and your 3-year-old that you got right now, bitch.
You can't fuck on the bed with all of that shit on there. You gotta clean off your bed. Clean off your bed.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on for 1 second, y'all.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? I just want.
Look like that turned into like something crazy. All right. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Too many lies. It's just crazy. All right, let's watch something else. Okay. Let's watch when I got to 500 subscribers. I think this is good.
That have happened here, and this has kind of piqued his interest.
Okay.
After these messages, I'll be right back.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, boy. First things first.
Unique.
Uh-huh. What's that? Ooh.
Hey, so Abby.
Head. Uh-huh. Hey. Hey, Mimi Twin.
Hi, Deanna.
I wish the whole song wasn't in a whisper, but hey. You have to get it back. You have to get it back. Uh-huh. Come on in, y'all. Hit that like button. What that mouth do?
Get it, girl. You're doing your thing, huh?
Y'all better be dancing sexy out there. Okay. Cha. We gonna get to that. Wait till I show you this. Wait till I show you this. Hey! Wait till I show you this. I'm out of wine. Oh, what am I gonna do? Let's bring it another direction. Hey, first things first. We did it, y'all. We are past 500 up in this. Oh, yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It feels good. Yes, it does. Exotic Queen, welcome. Hit the like button. Yay! Congratulations to me. We. Like a cop call. Hey. Uh-huh. I'm doing the buck in the latest drop. Got stopped by a lady cop. You did? She got me thinking I could date a cop. Cause a uniform pants so tight. Hey, Keisha. She put me in a call. She cut up all the lights. She said I held the night. She remained silent. Now I gotta holler. Sounding like a siren. Talking about yeah. Thank you. And I know she the law. First things first. And she know I get high. Ain't above the law. She know I'm rough. She know I'm from the street. All she want me to do is fuck the ladies.
That's right. Hey. Give me some. And make it clap.
Hey, Daniel.
Make it clap. Make it clap. Hey. Thank you, Red Label. Appreciate it.
Oh my God.
And after we got done, I said, lady, what's your number? She said, 911. Emergency only. Yeah, Dr. Purple surgery only. Yeah, and now I'm healed.
Thank you. Grab your drink, grab your blunt, because we about to get down to the run. Don't want no speeding show. Just gotta let it flow. Hey, with the freestyle. Don't know what I'm doing, but it comes because it's fresh style.
Oh my God.
I know you wish your name was Mrs.
That's right.
I was happy.
Mrs. Officer, tell your lieutenant get them cups off for you. I'm kid, my face on every morning poster. I'm wanted by every lady cop all over. That ass so big, I catch a battery to hold you. Hair so big, you thought I told you put it over. She pulled me over, pulled me out the road. Then she pulled me close. Threw me in back of the car, put me in handcuffs, start ripping my pants up.
Don't rip my pants off. What? Girl. The network.
Maybe you can let me up and throw away the key. Call the sergeant and tell him you can finish your shit. Cause it's on tonight.
Oh my God.
It's on tonight.
Hey, Nihar.
All right, y'all. Welcome. We make him say, we. It's so good to see everybody. Let me tell you something. When you put goals in mind, don't you know those goals will happen? Come what may. But we got here. Thank you, everyone. Okay, now that we are at a milestone, I just want to say thank you, everybody. You all are the bomb.com. Okay, as Tamar Braxton originated by saying. What we are doing here on this beautiful evening is another debrief session. My head is spinning. I woke up from a nightmare and literally, and it was a real nightmare. I'm still a little bit shaky about it. And then I was like, oh, who's live? Because I'm liking to be on YouTube. And Q was like, and I don't know what I walked into. I wish I had a Four Loko too, my babe. I wish I had a Four Loko. I don't have no wine, so I'm just here. Hey Q, hope you keep up your live. I need to watch it again. Yes, me too. I need to watch it again from the start to the finish because I came in at a certain point. So what I want to do, there's a lot of you here. Thank you so much for being here. First of all, hit the like button. This is a debrief session for all of us because it seems like some of us, like myself, didn't get the full gist of what the hell did we watch on YouTube again. Was it a shit show or was there progress made? And when I say shit show, Q, it's not anything against you. I'm just, what shit show is like. Did we progress? Was it a waste of time? Not anything against you, but what happened? Does anyone want to debrief us? Because I came in like maybe 20 minutes to the end and I just saw a lot of barking on the end. Hey, Lamont. And Marcella kind of was like, I guess she had it. I wish I had a drink. Let me see if I got something in the fridge. 1 second. Somebody hit that damn link. I need to know if there was progress made or are we still back to square one? Was the mission accomplished? Are you serious? I bought a whiskey. I brought over to you. How do you want mixer? Ooh, Jennifer, can I get some too? And I don't even drink brown liquor. Was anything accomplished, Q? Let's see what you said. Oh my God, no progress. And there was no progress in the end. Wow. Man, I wish it was different. I really do, but I guess I can just speak about the part that I saw. Well, I really would like someone else to. I'm just here to celebrate and debrief and facilitate the discussion. The debrief.
Okay.
It was a waste of time. But
glass. So I'll be loved.
With her loud hours. Yes, have fun.
Hard in real time.
With your new subscription. No progress at all. You know there wasn't. Well, I was hoping there would have been some at the beginning because I never thought that I would see Marcella. First of all, let me just start with square one. I never really thought I would see Val on Q's panel because she basically, I don't know, last time I spoke with her said that they weren't, you know, getting along. So that was a surprise, but I didn't think I would see Marcella there too. So when I was like, oh, they're having a conversation, maybe some things will come to surface. Maybe there will be some progress, but then it really, as soon as I was thinking that, things drastically changed. Keisha said no progress was made between Q and Val, but a good idea. But not a good idea if she hits your link again, Andrea. Yeah. About that, I didn't think she was going to be hitting any links for a while, but it's okay. All that cloud chasing blowing up in her face may humble her. Oh. Yeah, mission accomplished if you wanted a total annihilation. Welcome. Do the right thing. Welcome. Oh yeah, I already said welcome, do the right thing. Yeah, was it a total annihilation? It kind of was. Jennifer, what did you get out of that? Was it worth it? Q, was it worth it? Do you think any of it was worth it? If there was progress, let me know, because loving my life said I didn't see nothing. What did we see then? If we didn't see progress, what did we see? What did we see? Did we see anything that we liked, we disliked, something that might have worked if it was a different person? I came in too late on that thing and my head was spinning. I didn't know what the heck. Questions was being asked, being avoided from being answered. I felt okay. I did kind of see that Mimi twin. I think I think Marcella was asking questions to Val, trying to hold her to the truth, it seemed. Excuse me. And I did see a part where a question was evaded or just completely avoided. And deflection, disgrace, even as lame as the scar on his face. Anyway. Levon, how you doing? I think we need another round. Yes. I need to see what's in my refrigerator. I need me something. Hold on 1 second. I put my phone on mute and still heard Goody. I'm telling you, I looked down for 1 second and I think I don't know, I was trying to get up out of my bed or something. And man, I was like, what is this noise? But I soon found out what all the hoopla was. I sure did. I sure did. But have you guys had a good day? It's only Tuesday. And boy, it went up on a Tuesday. No link since you trashed her the other night.
The bootio.
Now here's the thing, Woo Child.
Whoops.
We all were here. We all witnessed what had happened on that Sunday night. Was it Sunday? We were all the witnesses to what happened. I was not disrespectful. Now I may have been a little very loud when I was talking, but I was very respectful. She was very willing. I asked her first, can we ask you some questions? Can I ask you some questions? She agreed. And Val, I have nothing personal against you. I have no personal hatred towards anyone. And that's facts on facts. Only reason Marcella went up there is because she read the bottom and her, oh my gosh, get strength from groupthink. Oh, Nihar, that's an interesting perspective.
Nihar.
Very interesting.
You was back with us way back when.
She brought the chaos. Who brought the chaos?
Ah.
Say the name. Say the name. Yes. She said everyone over here hated her. Yeah, a lot of people asked her to drop the receipt or let it go, and she wouldn't. I watched it back, actually. Shout out to Gordo Poppy TV. I watched it back from his perspective earlier today. He was playing that live because he was saying that there are similar things that have happened in the Mode 3 sector that have happened here. And this has kind of piqued his interest because it's like, what the hell? So he was playing my live earlier, and I promise you, I didn't notice anything that was like, I didn't notice anything that was done wrong. Maybe we asked her tough questions. Maybe afterwards she felt like she shouldn't have had to answer to anyone. But at the end of the day, Ms. Val, bless your heart, you hit the link and you did it by choice. And I feel like you knew what the topic of discussion was, because I clearly stated it, that I came on because I was watching 2 lives, one of which I described was yours. We need not to concentrate on the yelling, but what has come out in the past few days. Jennifer, yes, we do. And you have such a good memory. Oh, the Godfather has hit the link. Okay, so you know I got to see you because we already know. Okay, I recognize the ceiling fan. Are you naked?
No, I'm not naked. I'm just laying in bed. I thought I knew what was going on, but obviously I don't. So if I'm understanding correctly, I guess there's a problem with the live that you did on Sunday. That's the one that I came up on with Val, right?
Yes, that's the one that as soon as she said, I'm playing with my kitty cat, you dropped down.
Oh, okay.
You know I like to make jokes. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, so did Val have an issue or somebody else had an issue with that live?
Val had an issue with that live.
Okay, but that live, she clicked the link herself, right?
Correct.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering. I thought it was just me.
No. It's not just you. That's why there's a circle of confusion, like this hazy cloud. Because those of us who were here, we know that we treated everyone with respect. Maybe things were said that everyone doesn't agree with, but that's just the facts of life. That's going to happen anywhere you go.
Right.
She did click the link. I asked her, I believe, if I can recall right, if she'd be willing to answer some questions. And she said, sure. And I was like, oh, great. This is wonderful. Let's talk about these things. Let's try to clear the air. For me, there was no hatred coming from anything that I was saying. I felt like I was speaking the truth in love, actually. And I felt like I was trying to help her decide to go a different direction because obviously what she had been doing hasn't been working.
Right.
Chaos and confusion. So I don't know how afterwards she got out of that everyone was hating her and that we didn't like her. And I think she was focusing too much on some of the negative comments. You know how we used to say, stop looking at the comments. Stop looking at the comments.
Read the positive comments. Yeah. Read the positive comments. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, I got to make that into a shirt. Read the positive comments.
Comments. So I think she was doing the opposite of that and hyper focusing on the negativity for some reason, you know.
But are we going to be honest and say she did this to herself?
Yes. And that she actually said that too. She said she brought it onto herself, but then in the same sentence, she was blaming like her and me. So it kind of went back to ground zero because it's like, how are you saying that you know it was kind of your fault? You took ownership, but then you're shifting blame in the same breath. It doesn't match.
Right. Wasn't there like a rumor back in December, like when she was first in the hospital, like you had communication with her family and stuff like that? Wasn't there some kind of crazy story about you?
Yeah, and I addressed that with her the other night too.
Yeah.
What actually happened is while she was in the hospital, while she was in the coma, let me see if I can pull it up. Her son reached out to me from her. Let me tell you, the real thing of what happened is I was looking for updates on her status, you know. Like, she may not believe this, but a lot of us were really wondering how she was really doing. If someone says, if I hear someone is in a coma, not doing well on life support, that's concerning. Even it doesn't matter who it is. It could be my enemy number one. I'm still going to be like, wow, I hope they make it through this. So
right.
Yeah, so I was looking on her IG while I was driving, okay, and I was already following her. So what happened is I hit a little bump in the road. and unfollowed her. And then I realized I had unfollowed her because I couldn't see her pictures right in that moment. And so then I followed her back again. After that, her son reached out to me, and let me go to the DM. Valerie. Her son had reached out to me on Instagram and asked me, how do I know her mom? How do I know his mom? And I said, your mom is a subscriber to my my YouTube channel. And I was wanting to see if she's okay, because he was probably asking, because he was like, well, why are you requesting to unfollow my mom on Instagram? So that's why I had told him, well, I'm trying to see if your mom is okay. So let me go all the way back to the top here. Wow, I have all these messages. So this was back in December 30th. The message says, hi, Miss Andrea. May I ask your relationship with my mom? Our dad just doesn't want us accepting a request with anyone who isn't sincere or just wants to be nosy. Thank you. So my response says, hi there. She subbed to my channel on YouTube. As I was checking her IG page earlier to see how she was doing, I accidentally unfollowed her, and I'm following her back. I wish your mom no harm, and I hope she fully recovers. He says, thank you so much. She suffered a seizure and was rushed into surgery about an hour after to relieve pressure. Please, we appreciate continued prayers. And I just said, sending prayers. And there was another message that we sent back and forth on January 3rd. It's very long. I don't know if you all want to know what it says.
Just give us like a little rough draft. Like, what was was it about her health or like a health status or?
This was kind of more than a health status on the second message. This is one of this. I don't know if this was one of the older sons now, or which of the sons it was. But what? What?
Because this shit is stupid. Now that you're like talking about it, like this shit is stupid. I don't even care anymore.
I know. I don't either. This is months ago. The point is, nobody had anything ill to say about her, even on the live the other night. So that's why it was kind of like, oh, here we go again. When she went live and said something like, and this is no respect to you, Val. This is a debrief session. You're welcome here. I was in your chat yesterday and I was asking you the same questions. Like if you felt like, I'm sorry that you got the message of hatred out of what I was saying, but that was not what it is. I lost my train of thought.
I will say this about Val. She is an entertainer. She is very iconic. I mean, that whole when she had her husband on camera, like there's my husband, here he is. Like it was so awkward. It's so strange. But it was entertaining.
I know. And I asked her, I said, why did you put your husband on camera looking like that? He looked scared or stiff.
He was like, Eric, blink twice. You need help.
Yeah, it's so sad. Did you think that we would see her back so soon? Because didn't she say she was taking a mental health break that she really, really needed?
She right now she's trying to do damage control.
Yeah, she did say she enjoyed the conversation over here. She said she appreciated being respected and having a respectful conversation because she hadn't been able to have one like that. And then she went over on her page and said that she was disrespected over here. So,
oh my God.
Yeah, she's throwing. She's just throwing anything out there. She's just throwing rocks at the wall, like just hoping that something sticks to. Because if she's the bad guy, then it's all bad for her. So she has to pick an enemy or a bad guy to have somebody to go after. Because everything, the walls are crumbling down.
Yeah, but they've been crumbling though. 82.
Yeah,
there's already rubble on the ground from like January.
Yeah, because I noticed a lot of those people that were supposed to be quote unquote rocking with her, they disappeared. I don't see them.
Really? So maybe she's feeling kind of that and feeling sorry for herself a little bit.
Could be.
Maybe she's feeling regretful, but maybe she probably really doesn't know how to get herself out of this mess that, in her own words, she created. She's responsible for.
Right.
Yeah. So were you watching Q's live? What happened in the beginning?
No, I had skipped to the part where Marcella was talking, because I told Marcella I was proud of her for sticking up for herself. And then I skipped a little head when Goody got on there and I was like, oh, that's enough.
Wasn't that crazy?
Honestly, to tell you the truth, I didn't watch it to understand. All I heard was no, and all that, and then I was all like, oh, that's very unattractive, and I stopped watching.
That was very hard to stomach, honestly. I'm surprised Q didn't drop it quicker and make it reset quicker. But I don't know. Maybe there was no resetting on that end. I don't know.
Wait, what reset?
Hey,
like drop it down, make it come back again in a different tone, a different part.
I get it.
Try to be respectful. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard sometimes. But I got some criticism. I'm trying to take it to heart. You know what I mean? I'm trying to I guess, do better. But in what you watched between Marcella and Val, did any truth come out of that? Was anything that was confused come to light? Like, did anything? What am I trying to ask? Was there any light in that darkness?
Here's the thing. I don't think there is any resolution or anything that's supposed to come out of anything. I think it's best if people just stay in their own circle, stay in their own lane, and leave people alone. I think that would be the best thing to do. If you a content creator, then work on your content,
Yeah, who?
Your content.
Content? Okay.
Yeah, that's what the mall cop says, your content.
Oh, your content. I agree. I would have to agree. I don't have any discrepancy with that. Work on your content. What is the end goal? Every side of the sector has tried to support her. Right. And I guess allegedly Shady Shannon, the people that really, not that we don't want to see her succeed, because that's not what I'm trying to say, but there are people that she really is allegedly close to. Those people should really, continue to tell her the truth and not coddle any of this crazy making behavior.
And I think people have to be honest with her too.
Yes. Whether she wants to hear it or not at the time, if you really are in someone's corner, you got to be committed to the truth and telling them the truth, even if you think it's going to upset them, even if you think it's going to hurt their feelings. Sometimes we need to hear a brutal, honest truth in order to even begin to change or recognize that we need to change, And right. I know she was speaking a lot to her medical conditions and how she doesn't remember things. Do you think sometimes she uses that like as an excuse to justify things? Or do you think that's really the truth? And I'm just asking you, AT, because I just want...
No, that was setting me up. Well, shit, if we're going to be honest, we're going to be honest. I definitely think that she's using it as a crutch, AKA it's bullshit.
Yeah.
But Val is like I said, Val is an entertainer. So, whatever she got to say, because now it was an insult saying that she had, what was it, paper mache in her head or straw in her head? But now she says it herself. So I'm all like, okay, this is just all entertainment.
Right. Okay. It has to be entertainment because even the whole Diddy thing, she called herself Diddy and then got mad, right? Allegedly, when Q called her Diddy. So isn't that the same thing?
Right.
One of the comments says she was more mad at herself for coming on my panel. Excuse me, I'm a queen. I don't know. You don't got to be mad for coming over here. But she was more mad for coming on my panel versus being more upset with her behavior before my live, which is the whole shenanigans that I was commenting on. Isn't that right? Backwards?
Yeah.
I would think so.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what moves or what she's trying to do. It just seems all over the place. And once you start with a lie, you got to keep up with the lies. Yes.
Well, the gratitude. Hey, yeah, it's true. Either you have to keep up with the lie, or you have to keep spinning the lie to cover up the lie.
Yeah, but now she lied way too much, and so now she doesn't even know what she said.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy. I don't even know. I didn't think I was going to be talking about this anymore. What do you think?
I'm done. The Church Hoochie series is over with for me.
Yeah,
I'm done. The only reason why I came up here is because I didn't know there was something wrong with that live that, you had did. And I was like, well, I was up there and I didn't see nothing wrong. It was actually like a good conversation.
It really was. All around, it was good. And to me, I think it might have been uncomfortable for her for some parts, but I think, honestly, she handled herself really well. I think also, too, she wasn't yelling. She wasn't stressed. She wasn't strained. she was emotionally sound during the live, which is something when she's on her live, yesterday, she seemed so upset and, had to have her sons in the room with her to keep her calm. Hey, the boys, and it was just a different setting, a different vibe. So I didn't see that there was anything wrong with the way that we discussed the topics. I really don't.
Right.
And I will stand in everything. I stand in everything I said. I don't think I said anything out of pocket. And I certainly wasn't disrespectful. I may have been a little bit loud, maybe a little bit direct with the questions, but she was open to it. So I was open to it.
Yeah, maybe she should rewatch it. Maybe she didn't watch it, You know
what I think, and what some other people are thinking, that maybe people that have been in her ear this whole time with the whole Q stuff, maybe they got in her ear and was like, why the hell would you be on Andrea's? Maybe they see me as an op of sorts, and maybe they got upset with her, and maybe that's why she got upset with herself.
Oh, yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Right? So that's what I'm thinking. So she had, like you said, damage control.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So AT2, tell us, sir, how did you go from 10,000 to 20,000?
Well, I'm not at 20,000 yet.
Well,
but,
you will be by this weekend, so we might as well.
Right. We might as well celebrate while we can, right?
Absolutely.
You know what? To tell you the truth,
yeah,
I give this advice to everybody: is just keep putting out content and keep pushing out content and keep going. Don't stop. Don't quit. It might seem like it's going nowhere, but literally try everything. YouTube has so many different avenues and places that you can go. The YouTube Shorts, doing pre-recorded videos, live videos. Use all of it. Yeah. I will say once you get to 10K, it does get a lot easier because before 10K, oh man, it seemed like I was never going to get there. Really? I think I was like 8 or 9,000 for like the longest time.
Yeah. I think I started watching you when you were at like 6,000 or something.
Oh, okay. Did you come around like during the All About the Tea stuff?
I came, I think, a little bit before that when I would see you with Sherelle and Perry. Because that's kind of where my introduction to YouTube came, with watching Sherelle's World and 90 Day Fiance and all of that. So I started seeing you pop up over there. But then, honestly, I was always curious about you because I would see these horrible thumbnails. And
only watch the positive videos.
Yeah, so I was like, well, why are they talking about this man like this? Why are they putting this thumbnail out here like that?
Yo, people really do not like me. It's funny. Trust me, I never get offended or anything by it. Now that I understand how YouTube works, it is what it is. I'm like, okay, all right.
Yeah. And see, that's the other thing. I was trying to be like, now we're going back to Val for just a second. Then I'm gonna come back around to you. But I was trying to, help her to see, like, you don't have to focus in on every little thing that somebody says about you.
Right, you really don't.
You don't. The way that I kind of graduated from being caught up in what people think about me is I would have to tell myself, other people's thoughts and opinions about me are none of my business. So if it's none of my business, I don't care about things that are not my business. I shouldn't. That was one of the ways, like, one of the ways back a long time ago, I graduated from that because, yes, I used to care way too much.
Right.
That would occupy my mind. That was just not healthy. So you have to grow up. And when you grow up, you do things better and you do things without bitterness. Even if what someone is saying is just completely below the belt, you have to recognize sometimes that it's okay for them to have any opinion about anyone, including you.
Right. And we all care, let's be honest. We all care. Oh, well, I said, let's be honest. Let's be clear. We all care. We all care about what people we all care about what people think, but at the end, you really can't.
Yeah, because you can't do anything about it.
Right. Some of these people in the doo-doo mama sector are just, it is what it is, They always going to be doo-doo mamas, so you can't compete with that. If you're not a doo-doo mama, then don't act like one.
Okay. Jennifer!
What's up?
Oh, hey, Jennifer. I was wondering who that was.
I wish I had some wine, Jennifer, but I'm clear out. I drink it all on Sunday.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not doing anything either. I'm just doing pretend shots in the chat.
Oh.
So one thing that I wanted to say is, first of all, again, like you were talking about, like over here, you kept reiterating the fact to her that nobody over at Hear Hers wished her death. We did not wish her death. She kept repeating that narrative and repeated it the next day as well. Yet she can't provide receipts with anything. But this is what I will say. Okay. There were questions being asked whenever she came out of her coma. Okay.
Right.
While she was in her coma, we were like, oh my gosh, we hope she gets better, all this stuff. Whenever she came out of the coma is whenever questions started being asked. And one of those questions was, whenever she told us when she was doing lives that she was in a rehab facility. Okay.
Yeah.
And that her husband and her son, one of them, was there to see her, because we were like, it's really hard because of Coviana, as AT2 would say, because of Coviana, you're not really allowed guests, and you're especially not, children are not allowed. You know what I mean?
Right.
They were not allowed in there because they couldn't be vaccinated. And, it's easy for kids to carry stuff, Right. So we were like, wait a second, this don't seem right. Well, then whenever she did her live, she conveniently changed the story and said that she did rehab at home. That is not the story that she told whenever she came out of her coma. So that does not make sense. And so that was something that she's been caught in. There are other strange things that have happened. I know that people have questioned the things about the color of the wall, the walls being the same color of yellow at her house as they were in the rehab facility, which is where she said she was. She did not say that she was at home. She said she was in a rehab facility. Okay.
I remember that.
So, that was a question. Now, whenever she was doing her live yesterday, whenever she was saying that she never should have came over here, people in her chat were saying that she was ambushed. You can't be ambushed whenever you are willingly clicking a link and going into the chat and have the freedom to drop down.
Right.
Anytime that you want. That's not what an ambush is. So if people don't understand what an ambush is, perhaps they should get out of Webster's dictionary. Okay?
Yeah, but I think we're beating around the bush. Okay, let me ask the people. Put a 1 in the chat if you think the lady was in a coma. Put a 2 in the chat if you think it was some BS. And I'm going to put a 2 in the chat because originally I did think something was going on, definitely. But then after everything went down and the way she was moving, I was all like, oh, this is some BS. And I think people are, beating around the bush and not saying like, yo, I don't believe anything was ever wrong with that lady. And I think if we all just be honest and go like, hey, I don't believe anything was wrong with you, I think this would kill a lot of this BS.
Well, and the other thing is that whenever she was in the coma, okay, on New Year's Eve, we were all in a live on Hear Hers. And so Deb came over there and we were talking, and he was saying, that he had been in contact with her sons. And we all I think we had somebody come up and pray. I think Eagles might have come up and prayed. Like we did a prayer for her because everybody really wanted her to get better. So for her to keep saying that we wish she was dead is a lie. It's fine for us to question things that happened afterwards, but at that time we didn't. As a matter of fact, the night that she allegedly came out of the coma, okay, somebody came into Eagles chat that night.
Yes.
Under her name. Yes, under her name, and said that she was out of a coma. I thought that it was a troll, and I went off on them, and I said, quit doing this. I said, quit playing with Miss Val's name. Right. And then she came out of the coma only to say that me and everybody over there was wishing her dead, and that was a lie. We thought that it was a troll. So then whenever she came out, and I think that the thing that Marcella, whether you like her or not, Lord knows me and Marcella have had our beefs, okay? Just like me and Miss Val have. We've had our makeups and breakups and, all that stuff. But I think that the point that Marcella was trying to make is that Val accused her of making calls, and I don't remember what the whole story was, but she was trying to do something backhanded or whatever. She accused Marcella of that, and she accuses people time after time of doing things. She did it to me. She did it to me when me and her were really cool. She came over into a chat and Hear Hers where something was being said about her, where I was defending her, and she came over and accused me of saying something bad about her. And I was like, no, I'm defending you. And Hear Her had asked her on that day, this is months and months and months ago. Hear Her had said, well, do you want to come up? And I said, Miss Val, if you want to go up, I will go up there if you feel more comfortable, because we had been cool for months. I knew her from other chats. Right. But she wouldn't go up. And then, despite the fact that I said, I'm over here defending you, and asked her if she wanted me to go up with her, she then went and made a video about me saying that she thought that I was her friend, didn't name my name, but that's who it was about, and then lied and said she didn't do it. It's just been back and forth. And, I've given her chances. Look, I've said bad things about her. I'm sure she said bad things about me. But at the end of the day, the math ain't mathing. And only she is going to be able to either just walk away from all this, or she's going to have to come and tell the truth, because there's too many things that are not making sense and the story keeps changing too much.
Too much. I think at this point, this is just me. Even if Val or whoever went down list by list, topic by topic, and said that they were telling the truth, it would still be, number one, hard to believe, and it would still require some facts. Because at this point, we don't believe anything because it's all a mess. It's just too much to unravel.
Right.
Because Jennifer has that bandwidth, but I don't. I forget what I ate for lunch yesterday. So, that's why I was saying, like, if you want to tell the truth and you have receipts to show that you're being honest, that's the best thing to do, is just show the receipt. That's convincing more than just what you're saying, because the patterns are very clear, and hundreds of people have seen the patterns of behavior.
Yeah, but not just that. I think honestly, she just needs to do a whole rebranding and get away from this. Honestly.
True.
Yeah. And I don't have any ill will towards Miss Val or anything like that.
Yeah,
it's just at some point you gotta come clean with it, or you just have to move on from it. It's just like she at one point she had been telling Q that he needed to be the bigger person whenever it came to the other content. Does she want to keep getting called out? I mean, I would think that.
Echo.
Oh, Lord. What's up with you country folks on the internet?
It was very strange. And it was right after the whole situation happened.
Other stuff, and you've been consistent, you know what I mean? Even though people don't agree, you don't have to agree with everything someone does. But you can see when there's a good natured person, you can rock with. So
well, yeah, it just becomes it becomes the nature of the beast, and realizing it's YouTube, and then people are going to spend what they want to spend and put out whatever message they want to put out, and you have to roll with it and deal with it and keep it moving. I am learning that every single damn day.
Yes, you have to keep it moving. You have to unplug too, though, sometimes.
Oh, absolutely. But yeah, how are you guys doing? What's going on? What did I miss?
Oh, I'm actually good. I just stopped by to give just my little intake or input on that. I feel like she.
All right.
Night.
Beautiful. Bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump down too. It's getting late here, and
yes.
I gotta get up early tomorrow. I'm getting my teeth cleaned in the morning, and then I gotta go back to work. So.
All right, Jennifer.
All right, I'll talk to y'all later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my God, is it just us? Has this become an exclusive?
This is an exclusive.
Oh.
Can you please? Do you have a couple more minutes?
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you okay?
I am okay. Thank you for asking. Not many people ask if I'm okay.
Like, are you like really okay though?
I just took that from a Meghan Markle quote.
Oh, I'm like, but that doesn't sound genuine.
But no, I'm fine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It is draining though.
It is a lot. People do things, and then you have to respond to things when you know they are not right, or when you know they are right. It's just been a lot.
You respond really well when people are yelling at you. You don't give back that same energy.
Mm-mm.
How do you keep your cool like that? I
think lots of patience. Being a combat medic in the military and dealing with high pressure things, this is child's play.
Oh wow! What branch of the military were you in?
So I was a combat medic for the Marine Corps.
No way.
I've spoken about this, even though I was in the Navy. I have absolutely no idea about naval life. But I, after 9/11, I got attached to a combat medic, or and the whole anatomy and science and combat medicine and all that good stuff. So here we are. So I am very patient when it comes to dealing with situations and people.
You are very patient. But thank you for your service. I didn't realize the extent of your military service.
Oh, you're welcome.
That's amazing, Q. So at the same time, even though you keep your calm, you do have a lot of clapbacks.
Yep, right there.
Is there one in particular that you want me for?
Well, I really like the Struggling Apartment podcast.
Oh, thank you. You know how I came about that, right?
I think I do, with the Struggling Apartment that we saw with the camera slip.
Well, the narrative was being spun that, I can go fuck myself in my struggling 1-bedroom apartment.
Oh,
coming from another content creator. So I was like, I'm going to take these lemons, I'm going to make limonada. And so I'm going to make a damn podcast from it with my struggling 1-bedroom apartment. And here we are.
I see. Okay. See, I don't keep up with everything, but okay. So is that when you started showing like your backyard? Because I remember you showed a video like with your house. It's pretty nice.
Thank you. I think that's when the time it started happening, and then I'm like, look at you and look at me with the song choice.
Yes. Can you tell me what enjoyment you get out of trolling?
I don't troll people unless someone comes for me, right?
Okay.
This was supposed to have been like a drama-free, I'm coming to YouTube, I'm going to do my content, this, that, and the third. However, people have other, visions of you as a content creator coming on YouTube, and you get placed in certain situations. And not everybody on YouTube is your friend, and people put you in these situations where they try to set you up and take things out of context to create more content. It has definitely been a learning experience, and sometimes you have to tough up, man up, or woman up to deal with some of the larger content creators and their trolls.
You really do. Have you made up, or have you come to terms of peace with the other content creator, Sean Davey Way?
Oh, I am fine. As a matter of fact, I am getting screenshots of him claiming that he is my boyfriend on YouTube.
Oh my!
You can't make this shit up.
You really can't.
You can't make this shit up.
You really can't. No, okay. So is he being sarcastic, or are you guys just really like in a much different space in your phone now?
There is no space. We've only had conversations and dealing with this matter that I was thrown into against my will based on a lie. And that's where we are. Conflict resolution does not get resolved by one party, but I'm not sure what their game is over on their end. I'm not playing that game. I am moving forward, and it's just ridiculous.
Okay. I guess when you first said that, I thought he was serious. Like he was like happy, that you're his boyfriend. I didn't know like that it was a sarcastic thing still. Like it's still a game.
Oh. Whenever you're on YouTube, it is always a game. Okay, it's just how you decide and how you choose to play.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh my god.
It's a lot.
It's only Tuesday. Do you remember we said this last week?
Absolutely.
We said this exact same thing last week. Like it's only Tuesday and this stuff is going on. If you Tuesday, it felt like it's been a month, and it has been.
It seemed like it has been forever. But I appreciate the 139 subs I have gained from certain individuals keeping my name in their mouth when I haven't done anything. But I appreciate that this week.
Absolutely, I appreciate it too.
I don't blame you.
I really do appreciate it. But okay, this is very interesting. So it's still a game. It's like everything is still up in the air, no resolve.
I'm moving on with my content because this.
Yeah, we all should.
It's a lot.
I'm
still trying to come to an understanding as to how did I get in this situation or this predicament when I haven't done anything. So I am just on a defensive mode, retaliation mode, Scorpio mode, however you see it. But yeah, here we are. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Good. I don't have any complaints. I was a little tired earlier. I took a nap. I had a nightmare.
Not a night terror over what?
I had a serious nightmare about the I think it's Jason. He wears the white mask.
Okay.
So in the nightmare, I was asleep in my bed, but what I did was I locked my room and secured my windows because there was this event going on, like this singing event, this operatic or concert event that was in this really nice like stadium hall near my home. Actually, it was like right outside of my room. You know how dreams don't make sense?
Right.
It was this big performance hall right outside of my room, and it was like on a anniversary of something. And so every year when it was this anniversary of something, there was this attacker, this killer. And I think it's Jason. It's the guy with the knife and the white mask. He goes and he slashes people brutally. So what I did was I decided that I wasn't going to go to this event because I was just like, I was so afraid. I was so afraid in this dream. And so anyway, it was kind of a long dream. I kept hearing like little taps and things on my window because I kept freaking myself out like he was outside my window. But anyway, the event had started and I had just gotten into like a safe place in my room, made sure it was locked and everything. And I was struggling like with calling the police because I was in the dream. I was so terrified that even if I whispered, he would be able to hear me and he would know I was in there. So
what in the hell?
I know. And so in the dream, I struggled with if I was going to call 911. And eventually I did call 911 and I just told them like, look, there's this event and we need you guys to come patrol because last time this happened, there was murders and killings, and they were just like, oh, what do you see a murder? And they just like taunted me, like, do you see a murder? Do you see a knife? You know, where's the suspect? And I couldn't answer, and so they kind of took it as a joke. And then I don't know what happened. I don't know if anyone ended up. I think it's Michael Myers.
Okay.
I don't know, but I woke up, but still, I would still have that fear or terror when I woke up.
I can definitely say, our dreams do not compare because mine are slightly different. I don't even want to get into that.
Like slightly different, like worse or better?
It's a whole lot, and sometimes it ends in a lot of deja vu moments. And I've been here, done this, and why am I doing this? It's a lot, but we're not gonna get into that.
Wow, we might have to get into it another time, though.
I don't know if it's worth an exploration.
Okay. Yeah, it was crazy. And then I woke up and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna lay here for a little bit, because I had, you know how when you wake up and you have to tell yourself you're not in the dream anymore because the dream that you just woke up from looked exactly like what you just dreamt. Like I was in my bedroom sleeping and dreaming in the same way that when I woke up. Gotcha. So yeah, so I was like, oh, let me just sit here, tell myself, recognize I'm awake, I'm not in danger, I'm safe. I had to ground myself when I woke up.
Okay.
And then I saw your damn live and I was like, what the hell?
I was waiting for it.
Yeah, I was like, you got to be kidding me.
It has been a very challenging couple of days. And it should be funny, but it's just been a lot.
It has been. It has been. But let's talk about something else. What are you going to do before we end this thing? What are you going to do this week, starting tomorrow, to focus on self-care? What are some things? Don't just give me one.
To focus on self-care, I am going to be in the gym tomorrow morning. Okay. And that's at like 9. And then I have a meeting, and then I am meeting at a signature store because I have a wedding this weekend, so I'm going to be doing stuff for that. Okay. And you know, keeping busy, keeping my mind off YouTube, and still staying informed. Let's just put it that way.
Sure. We can't help ourselves, right? We cannot help ourselves.
Sometimes it just comes to me. Well, yeah. Oftentimes it comes to me.
That's true. Now, do you think, Q, you're going to keep responding to everything?
With this particular situation, I am done. I am not going to entertain it anymore. It's just unfortunate that it happened and that I was lied on for attention and whatnot. And, but yeah, I'm done with acknowledging and giving into, feeding into, and posting into a situation that could have been avoided all the way around.
Completely. I think I am going to focus on different content too. I mean, not that I have been focusing on this a whole lot, but in these past couple of days, this is my second live that normally I wouldn't even go live to talk about anything. I would just watch it and go on about my life, you know?
Right. And people are like, well, why do you always respond? And you don't have to respond. Like people, it's so much easier for a person to say that when they're not being bombarded by text messages and screenshots and DMs, and they're not content creators and they're only subscribers watching from the bushes, but they don't get and receive all the information we get on a daily basis. And when you're constantly being blown up by things from YouTube, a response is warranted.
I can get that. Now, in order to kind of mitigate that issue, are you going to start setting some limits with those text messages, with those inboxes? You're going to start setting some boundaries on that lane?
I am cutting off communication. Not everyone should have as much access to you as they would like. I am only breaking it down to certain content creators. It's just become too much. And then people are sending you links and things because you made blogs and you're all of this and you've been attached to this TikTok video. And it's just like, it's a lot. I'm like, I'm just one damn person. Like, I don't need to see every damn thing. And it comes at you and the floodgates are open. It's just like, how do you, like, I feel like I need a whole damn PR team when it comes to some of this shit.
Right. Like some of it's like you need an executive assistant because some of that stuff, you need a filter. Some of that stuff doesn't need to come to your desk. It needs to stop at your assistant's desk and they can throw out the trash and just give you the stuff that matters that you really need to see.
I'm like, I can go to sleep now and I'll wake up and I'll have DMs and screenshots and my DMs coming at 2:30 in the morning, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock a.m. about the YouTube shit. It's the truth.
I'm gonna need you to start setting some limits and some healthy boundaries, Q, like for real.
And then if I don't get it, and then people I associate with, they get it. And then they're like, did you see this? I'm like, I avoided it. It's just a lot. Yeah.
How are you going to start putting those boundaries in place?
I am going to pivot and focus on much more important issues on my second channel of things that are happening that is much more meaningful as a person, as a citizen of this country and whatnot, to pay attention to other shit that's going on besides YouTube mess.
Absolutely. What's the What's the name of your second channel? Is it up on YouTube yet?
The Struggling Apartment Podcast series.
Is it up on YouTube?
It is not yet. I just need to.
Oh, it's not yet. Okay. Okay. I was gonna put the link in the chat, but
Nihar, people usually send shit from IG or Twitter, but also another reason why people have my number is because I was doxxed on another content creator's page, and they have my email and they have my phone numbers.
That is true. They even have your work phone numbers because that information was put out.
Yeah. That's
so unfortunate. The other content creator that was here last night, Gordo Poppy TV, he said literally it's the same script, the same playbook that we're doing here that's been done in his sector.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not either. I was just surprised to find out.
Cast. The rules are the same.
Right. Allegedly, Shady Shannon says, is your relationship with Val over? Maybe you both need some distance, but at the same point, you can repair your relationship.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Were you surprised that she came up on your channel tonight, or was that set up already?
I am surprised. I just didn't think that I would be lied on for content, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the lack of accountability, and from what was said and what was done, of all the repercussions I had to do from the fallout of that, of something she's created unnecessarily, unjustifiably.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it.
Yeah. I'm glad that you said that, because I was going to pivot and say that is a boundary that I feel it would be strongly beneficial for you to put in place. Just because of what's happened in that relationship, and the going back and forth, and the hurt and the actions done. It's just like,
But yeah, I'm like, from that, people don't see what happens behind the scenes, or what happened behind the scenes from her doing that and saying that when it was a lie, and other shit I had to deal with and put up with, and then just to go back to everything is fine and normal. That's not how this works.
It's not. It really isn't. And this is a consequence of lying on people.
So yeah, I just don't see me going back and putting myself into that situation. All it takes is one time, like I said, for me. I'm not gonna go back and pander and try to get in the good graces of people who have docked me out and talk shit about me.
For the people who doxed you.
Right. I just can't do it. When people show you who they are, believe them.
Believe them. Mm-hmm.
And that can be said about me, but I only act out of a reaction of what has happened to me.
Right. I would block people a long time ago if they hit me up too many. That just made me dizzy. 3 o'clock in the morning every night and calling your phone and stuff. I know you probably wanted to change your phone number. Why didn't you?
If I have a professional license, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the minute I change my number is updated on every single website that there is when it comes to my profession. So what is the point of me doing that? However, I do have a personal number that was recently changed that no one has, except for my mods and a few other people that can reach out. But my main number has to stay the same, the number that has been doxed and whatnot, because if I change it, it's only going to get updated.
Okay, and still accessible for people to access. Okay. I never want to get to a point ever on YouTube where someone like really, really threatens my family, threatens my job, threatens to dox me, or actually does it. Like, how do you recover from that? How did you recover from that?
Make sure you have all your cards in place and keep receipts. Like I said,
your what?
Make sure you have all your I's dotted, your T's crossed, and you keep receipts in a logbook when it comes to things on YouTube. It's crazy that people have to do these things in order to protect themselves from the shit that happens on YouTube.
I know. I learned really early, just by what I was seeing, because my family and stuff, they get happy for you when you start something new, or you do something.
Yeah. My own mind, Levon was mad because I had a file on him.
You had a file on him to dox him?
I just had receipts from times we've communicated things I have said.
And
that put us straight into our relationship. I'm like, this is YouTube. I have to protect myself.
You showed Levon the file you had?
I sure the hell did.
So do you keep a file on Popcorn and Cat 2?
No comment.
Who else are your mom? Do you keep a file on 82 and Princess?
I have a file on everybody that I come in contact with YouTube, because I want to make sure I can go back and look at something when I am questioned about something, or I have been told that I have been put in a situation for things I know that I am not a part of. So I have to go back and take a peek.
So when you say you keep a file, do you just keep like your DMs and your text messages, or do you actually like categorize them and put the people's names and who they belong to and came from?
DMs, text messages, chats, and lives.
Oh wow!
So I can reference.
You real? How do you do some record keeping, don't you?
Bookkeeping 101. I'm a Scorpio. I want to make sure everything is in place and input. I'm a slightly OCD when it comes to things.
And you said it today. I got tired, cuz.
That's the community post.
He said DM, screenshots, you name it.
You name it.
Wow. Huh?
I said bookkeeping.
Definitely. Look at me. It sounds like a file cabinet or Excel spreadsheet.
But
yeah.
You have to, because the way people behave and the things that they do on YouTube, especially after I got doxxed.
I see. Okay.
You definitely have to keep a record of shit.
I can totally see how you felt like you had to do that after getting doxxed, because after that happens, you don't trust anyone anyway, but you really don't trust anything. So it's like a level of self-preservation and protection to some degree.
That's why I recorded my phone call with Snooki and Bims.
Right.
Because people are so quick. There are so many people out here so quickly to say things that are malicious, and people lie on certain things. I'm like, wait, hold up, let me pull up the receipt.
Ooh.
That's not what was said. So after dealing with people who like to spin and change shit, you have to learn how to
keep a good record. Yeah. Very interesting. I mean, I don't delete all my DMs and stuff like that, but I never thought to keep like a file or keep a,
I think you were good.
A registry.
But situations I was being placed in,
Sure.
and yeah, you have to.
Sure. Yeah, I agree. You went through some stuff that I never dreamed to ever go through on YouTube. It would have, I don't know what it would have done to me. I don't know if I would have quit. I don't know if it would have changed my character, if I would have done something evil. I don't know.
And that's why I was
people
so
threatening
adamant.
my family and threatening,
That's why I was so adamant from this recent situation. I'm like, post a receipt.
Mm-hmm.
And I can match it. Post a receipt. Because I can match whatever you put up if I have been accused or alleged of doing certain things. Go ahead and post what you post, saying that I did something, and I will post mine. But that never happened.
Right. Very, very, very interesting. Raise your hand if you keep files on people. Just go ahead and put one in the chat.
All my mods know I have the files.
Put one in the chat. I don't even want to ask if you have a file on me. I haven't done anything. How long? But I know the answer is yes. Now that you said you keep a file on everybody.
I'm gonna give you a time, give me a date, and I can reference.
Woo! Look, now they got
time machine backup.
Apple what? You said Apple call machine backup.
Yeah.
Ooh,
even if you delete things, you can still go back to a point in time during the sync process, even if things were deleted, to see things.
You know a lot, don't ya? Hey, Raw and Uncut, we are talking about some things. Is this Stranger Things? No, it's not. Shout out to you. Salute to the panel and to the chat that's coming through, showing love and support. Thank you so much. Much love and respect and support. We're right back to you.
Miss Deanna, it was a lot. But yeah, I mean, when you deal with certain things on YouTube, you have to make sure you're protected at all times.
That's true. That's very true. I at one point told my family, if you ever come in my chat, don't announce who you are. And this was early on, before when I had like 10 subscribers, I told them this because of what I was seeing. I knew I was going to be coming on YouTube. Go ahead.
Yeah, like I have times where my mom or my dad will come into my chat and then they'll send me a message or they'll send me a text message saying, catch me live, blah, 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 blah. And then my mom will sometimes go in on that bitch. And I'm like, stop.
Okay, what did she say that about?
No, we're not going there.
Yo, come on, man.
But sometimes they hype me up in a text message because they sometimes want to see me go off. And
Mama
I haven't done that. And I haven't gone off because I also know that my office is still watching my movements on YouTube. So I've been calm, cool, and collected.
You never yell. Can you practice yelling right now just for fun?
I know how to yell.
Can you show us your roar? Why?
We keep that under lock and key unless it's absolutely necessary.
Can you yell, get the fuck out of here?
Nope. You gotta want that beast.
Oh, you tame the beast.
You all do not want that beast because it has been seen on other social media platforms. You all don't want that.
Oh, we probably really, really, really don't. Listen, Carol said, what they got to see in the barbecue sauce? Check your record. check your file. She want a date. Unique said, what is that, Q? An external hard drive? Your Apple time machine thing?
My time machine is connected to my external hard drive based on time.
I'm done.
But yes, I can go from 2 to 10 real quick.
Really? You do not? I mean, I'm sure that's possible, but I've never heard you yell.
I'm very conscientious of how I am perceived.
Oh, wow. So you really have to practice a lot of self-control every minute. I'm very intrigued by this.
Don't be.
Well,
you all want to see that side.
Well, I'm a behaviorist, so I always want to see different sides. It's not anything I would never want to see.
Well, put me in the direction of the right person who deserves it, and then
okay.
You'll see the only.
No, of course I would never want it towards me, but just as an observationist and wanting to see how raw can you go, ROAR. But I agree with having self-control, because once something like that is unleashed, it's hard to rein it back in. So I'm really glad that you do have that, because that's how people end up in prison. When you don't have that self-regulation.
Y'all haven't seen my dragon spirit yet. I mean, pretty tame.
Ooh, dragon with a stinger. How many stingers you got on your stinger?
I think Levon saw it like one time. He was like, I didn't know you had that shit in you. He took me off surprise. Took me by surprise.
Where's Lamont? Lamont, did he scare you? I need to hear this.
You don't know. But I keep it tame. It's not for everybody on YouTube.
She said, don't bring the Scorpio out. Yeah, the Scorpio is a scary thing. It's just like the lion and the Leo. Wow. You really, really don't want to see that. Unless you asked to see it.
Not twice. Was it twice?
He said you let it unleash twice on him?
He said he did see it. He was like, maybe twice. I'm like, I don't remember going off twice.
Were you scared, LeVon? Did you cry?
Not did he cry.
We Scorpios are measured. We don't yell much, but when we do, look out. Whew, I just got this. That made me shiver. Q, one time I heard you say that you are a sociopath.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still think that is true?
Oh, that's a diagnosis.
Really? So how does that affect your ability to feel emotions then?
It takes a lot.
It takes a lot for what? To feel something?
It takes a lot for me to feel emotional about certain things.
Mm.
And then if I do get emotional, it's either I'm trying to figure out if I am conjuring up these emotions or doing what people expect me to feel, especially at like funerals and shit. It's interesting.
How do you know when your emotions are authentic versus rehearsed?
It's a struggle.
Mm. When did you start noticing, or like what age did you start noticing the differences?
Let's see. Is this a conversation for YouTube? I don't need my parents coming. I'm here in bed. I think at a young age. I think I started. It developed when I had my whole essay situation due to my parents leaving me and putting me in that situation.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So let's go with that.
Okay. A split happened at that point. Okay. You know, that is one of the ways that our body helps us to adapt when we go through trauma. In some cases, it results in this dynamic.
So I'm present and I'm coherent when it comes to things, and I know how I'm supposed to interact with people and the things I'm supposed to say and doing things of that nature. But sometimes there's just a lack of feeling behind it.
Yeah. Are you able to empathize with others, or is it
very
at times?
And it's quite selective.
In what instances do you really like? Can you think, oh man, I really felt what that person was feeling?
It depends on the situation.
But not a time that you specifically recall, like where you really knew that it was genuine.
Right.
As an adult. Okay.
Now, I haven't said this before, and we're going down this path, and people look at you weird and things of this nature. But it is very, it's. I see it as it being a sort of armor, not to deal with people and their bullshit, and how to look at things differently, and pay attention to the things around you. So it's more of a third insight than anything for me.
I can see that you have a heightened ability to rationalize logically and have, like you use more of your logic and your cognitive processes to make decisions, like rather than someone like me or someone like, I don't know, maybe
this
your
is
mom.
why I don't go to 0 to 10 really quickly.
Yeah.
Because I evaluate and assess everything.
Correct. Very analytical, but it just comes with who you are, how your brain works, how you operate. It's very insightful. And I think, honestly, that's probably why you made such a good medic, too. Because you're scientifically driven versus, right?
Absolutely. I need a drink and I don't drive. Oh, you don't drink, Deanna?
No.
She said she needed a drink and she doesn't drive, but I read it wrong.
Well, I appreciate you being so candid with me, Q. I'm very interpersonal. So when I have an opportunity to have a one-on-one, I'm about it. I'm an introvert by nature, but I like one-on-ones.
Right on.
Yeah. Okay, so self-care, you're going to go to the gym, and what else are you going to do after your work day is over?
What's the forecast tomorrow? If it's hot, I'll probably be at the pool, and dog park and some work stuff, but it varies depending.
Okay. Well, make tomorrow a light day, or today. It's probably, is it 12 o'clock already where you're at?
It's 1 o'clock.
Oh God.
It is 1 a.m.
That's so crazy. It's only 10:59 here, so it's really early for me.
Craziness.
I know. What a long day you've had. I wish you, like, I always say this in the DM, but like peace and blessings, and I really mean that, Q.
Thank you.
I really do.
I'll try not to murder anyone on YouTube.
Yeah. Try really, 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 really hard, okay?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Think of the eggplant if you think of murdering somebody. Think everything opposite of that, okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, I'm about to get up out of here. Do you have any final words for any of the
thank you for having me. Always press people for receipts when they accuse people of doing things when they don't present any evidence, and keep it moving. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to Andrea Nelson's channel. Hit that thumbs up and make sure to share it so people can see it. Thank you for having me. I wish you all a good night.
You damn right. And on that note, we out. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Thank you for joining me for a nostalgic watch along that really put a smile on my face, just to kind of recap, rehash. It's been a year. That video was from exactly a year ago on February 8th, 2022. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this live, but I thank you all so much for just coming out, showing love, letting me drop your channels, just being just so like enjoyable and so pleasant and so peaceful. And, you know, we just hung out. So I appreciate you. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. But you guys remember to be kind to yourselves, be kind to others. Of course, share this video. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, my next milestone. And smile at a stranger. You never know if you're going to entertain one of God's angels. Okay? And hell, smile at yourself in the mirror. And I'm speaking to myself right now because I do not have a smile on my face. But before I go to sleep, I'm going to watch some funny videos and definitely go to sleep with a smile. So I love you all so much. Good night, Just Valencia. Good night, everyone. And I'll see you really soon. Bye.